Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me just double check. Look, okay. It says it's on. It says it's on. Someone, please get in the chat and let me know. Is it on? Can you hear me? What's going on? Let's go. Jeez, you're not even messing with me today. Is this real? Is this real? Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Andy, it has been a while. Has been a while, hasn't it? Right, let me do a quick. Let me see. There's a chat. Chat's kind of moving a little bit more than I expected. So let me do a quick hello to everyone because I don't want to be rude to you. I like to say hello to everyone. So we have, of course, our very own Australian delegate. Hello, Mr. Perry. Hello. Look, Perry. I'm gonna cheers here, but this is so freshly brewed. It's hot. It's hot, delicious. Hot. Perry, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Andy5, I hope you're doing well as well, Mr. Andy. It's been a long time no see. Paul, Paul, have we got to talk? I think you've nailed it on the head, Paul. Druid, I hope you're doing well. Richard, welcome in. Like dropping my like before I try and sleep. Couldn't sleep in this heat earlier. Good luck out there, bro. I appreciate you, mate. Husky, of course. Husky, amazing. Welcome in. Nice to see you on the grid for the Wizards Gauntlet, Husky. Gabe, wonderful, wonderful Gabe. I hope you're doing very well. Welcome in. Joe, just seen you, Joe. Just said hello from muggy Northampton. This is probably the shortest entrance you've ever had to the stream, but I appreciate you nevertheless, Joe. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Billy Gosling, good evening, Billy. Is this Billy? Have we met before, Billy? Some names I'm very familiar with because you're regulars. Some names I'm less familiar with, even though we have met before. And then some I know you from other chats, and I forget whether I know you from my chat or other chats, or I just never remember. But Billy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And I saw BI. I definitely saw BI, and I believe not before Cheese. But welcome in, BI. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, and of course, the one and only Cheese Piece. I hope you're doing well, Cheese. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Not boiling in the van. Did you get... Wait, I'm not going to ask that question because we'll get to that in the chat podium. We've had since then as well. We've had Sean join us. Welcome in, Sean. Absolute legend. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me just make sure I'm not missing any. Lovey! CFS Lovey. I'm trying to as well. What is this? Is this for the event? Ooh, so, Lovey. Announcements, or hold on, have I updated it? I don't know if I've updated it. Let's see. Has he updated it? I might not have updated it. Let's see if I've updated it. I don't think I've updated it. I don't think that link is the right link. If you're in the Discord and you check announcements, there is a link if you want to sign up for the Wizards Gauntlet. If you do want to sign up now before I get to the rest of this welcome ins, because there's not many spots left. Like, it's nearly full. But before we go any further, all you lovely people, there's something we need to do. Something really, really important we have to do. And that is, of course, one day I'll figure it out. A chat podium! And it works! 2 weeks in a row. Or 2 streams in a row. It works. Okay, let's do this in the way we should do it, right? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build in a thing where it reveals one at a time. I should do that, shouldn't I? But anyway, in P3, we have our very own Andy5. Hiya, Perry, and hello all. Giving a personal shout out on a podium. That's big. That's big of you, Andy. That's big of you. Well done, Andy, on your P3 on the chat podium. In P2, we have, of course, the Australian delegate, Mr. Perry himself. Hi, gang. Perry, we're gonna sit down and work on these. If you're gonna feature on our lovely podium, we like crack a joke. So give us something to have a little giggle about. Take some notes from our chat podium winner yet again. Someone's gonna have to dethrone this fella, but our very own Cheese Piece. The weather forecast has promised storms tonight, so I'm still up waiting for the light show. And then the message is too long. But I do remember it hadn't arrived at this point, and this was like 11 something at night. Jeez, did the storm ever arrive? Because I was promised rain today, and we've had 0. So you're not the only one, I don't think. I think we've all been a bit screwed by the weather forecast. But with the pleasantries of the chat podium done. Well done to our chat podium winners, our chat podium places, and our chat podium winner, Cheese Piece. Let's go to a bit of the old Lobarina. Waiting for the rain to hit in Surrey. Oh yes, I'm waiting for the rain to hit here. Middle of the country, so we're a bit far away from the old oceans, but hopefully we get a bit of rain. Wednesday night? Ooh, no, I need something now. I need some freshness in my life. Give me a bit. Park my truck on the podium, that's a tight maneuver. See, Perry? Perry! Where's this? For the chat podium message. I love it. Oh, you had thunder last night, Andy? For about a minute. Did you get any rain? Did you get any rain? Because this is the thing, right? With lightning, thunder, and rain, you can have 1, 2, or all 3. So, just curious. Gavin? I'm definitely going to get the last... Flaherty? Flaherty? Flaherty. Gavin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Some roundabout specialist directed me this way. I wonder who that could be. We have our famous magic roundabout specialist in the chat. So I can only imagine how you found us. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Gavin. I hope you're doing well. No rain wizard. It was a damp squib. I've never understood damp squib. I've never. Is it Latin? Where does it come from? Damp squib. It's funny. Funny word. I know what it means. Well, I know what it infers. What it means. Maybe not. We're not just a race channel. We're a weather channel. I think everyone's a weather channel this week. If you're watching anyone from the UK, we're adopting weather channel for the week, and then next week everything will go back to normal, and then in a few weeks it'll happen again. The fan got a high of 39.1 with a humidity of 71. Oh, today's only 24 now. Oh, where are we at? On 28 at the moment here. It's a bit cooler, but this is going to be the high tomorrow, which is chef's kiss. Lovely. A firework when damp, it won't light. Wait, is that literally what a damp squib is? Is the squib the thing of the firework? I did not know. Every day is a school day, as our old cheese would say. You've just rewritten my life. I need to think about things now. Now I'm not melting. I'm doing good, bud. How about you? I'm doing well. It's been very hot today. The thing is I don't have AC in my house like most people in this country, which is probably made worse by the fact that I work from home, which, you know, is really pleasant to do for most of the time. But when your house essentially is an oven, I wouldn't have minded a bit of office AC. But, so it's been very much like at work, like, because, you know, does that happen to anyone else? Especially like after lunch, when you've had something to eat and then the heat gets, it's hard to keep the eyes going and the brain, nah, not for me. I'll be glad when it's over. Welcome to my class, wizard. Have you got any more lessons for us, Andy? I'll take another one. I'm always up for a bit of learning. I've been in a series of undress at home combating the heat, but thankfully it's cooler in the van than it's been in my home. See? Wait, cooler in the van today or in general? Because it felt like that van was a bit of a heat conduction metal. I've run out of words, but you know where I'm going with it. You know where I'm going. Granny, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It is Friday, isn't it? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. I'm all out now with this short class. Look, I'll take it. I'll take a lesson here and there. I'll take a lesson. Look, first of all, thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for being here. Look, I don't expect everyone to stay the whole stream. I never do. But especially today, there's a lot of people doing a lot of things. There's a lot of people streaming Sparks is 24 hours. More power to them for doing it. I've quite enjoyed finding a new channel. Someone that I've spoke to in chat occasionally, but never seen their stream before. Wrench Wench. And oh, it's been a joy. I love when you find a new channel and it's just someone you immediately like, this is someone I connect with. I'm going to be able to watch you. So that was a pleasure for me today. I highly recommend, if you don't know Wrench Wench, go and check her out. Just chill vibes, quick on the track. Just yeah, high recommendation from me. So that was fun, and I saw a lot of you in the chat there. So that's why I'm surprised. You're probably in both back and forth in. I still don't know how people do it, but yeah, love it. You stream as well. I'm gonna guess you stream at least racing, if not specifically Gran Turismo 7. As a racer, you signed up as well. Brilliant. Our grid is, where are we at on the grid? Has anyone? I've not migrated everything to this computer, so I don't think I can. Might have to like log in or something to get on this computer. It's all, I manage everything on my Mac, not my PC. So I don't know if I can quickly check here, but does anyone know? Anyone know? All GT7, nice. Nice, gonna have to check you out. I'll get your name from the old registration in Discord, and I'll check you out, give you a follow. A subscribe. We'd love a subscribe. See, yeah, it's making me do all sorts of things. If anyone does know what the state of the grid is, where we're at 15? 15! Look, we only properly sent the link out for the gauntlet yesterday, and we're one away from a full grid. Now there are 4. I've set it up to 20 registrations for 4 reserves, just in case anything happens to people and they can't make it. Hopefully, if you are registered and you can't make it, please let me know as early as possible, so anyone else who wants to participate can. If we even get a full grid, and if we get reserves. But yeah, I'm blown away by that. Like, kudos to you all for signing up. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. Yeah, you're going to have a busy one, Andy, if you're going to be doing both rounds. Have you been dropping into everyone else's as well? Saying the polite hellos, the commensurate likes. League Racing as me is all on the team. The ZFS crew. Zeta, Theta, Sata. Right? Am I right? I took the vacation, or as you call it, holiday for that week. Oh, you off for that week, Joe? What are you going to do in your week off? Doing other than joining our race, you doing anything else fun? I have here and there. Nice, Andy. The support is awesome, man. A cheeseless gauntlet is a very disappointing thing. I'm still not over it. Cheese. I'm already planning Gauntlet 3. Already in the works. Already in the works. So I'll make sure that it's a day you're available. I'm letting you know right now. It will be in October. I might do something in between. Not a Gauntlet style race. But the next Gauntlet will be in October. Hopefully, I'm planning to be the very beginning of October to kick off what will be my charity month. So don't worry, Cheese, we'll get you in one. But look, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to have my Bono for the race, my on the road Bono, who will have internet issues at some point. Look, I set the expectation. If it works out better, perfect. But this is only round 2 of hopefully many gauntlets of the future. So we'll see. We'll have you there. We'll have you in. Absolutely nothing. Joe, I envy you, my friends. I wish I could have a week of absolutely nothing. It'd be pretty nice. You're going to stream a lot. Is that your version of nothing? Is nothing mean no trips planned? But I know you like a race and a stream, Joe. I could see it. How are we doing for time, by the way? We've got 15 minutes. Okay, just quickly, because I need to double check this. Racing from the back today on an alternate account. We've either got the European account that is recently got into DRB, or our US account. But I wanted to run in the livery, and I currently cannot afford the livery on this account. On the US account, I think I'm a little bit short. Wait, do I have any tickets I can claim? Get some money in. I don't know. I got 2. So if we do the US one, I need to... Can I quickly get a bit of money? Is there any way I can get real quick money? Anyone know? Like really quick money? Roughly 75,000 credits. But I didn't know if we wanted to do... I haven't done the US in a couple of weeks. So it'd have been nice to do a different account. Do a couple of races to get credits first. The only thing is if we're doing C, you know, it's one of those where... See, I've done the easies. I've done the easies. Why have I done the easies for? Done the easies. C is one of those where you get one opportunity an hour to join. I've even done Suzuka. What's going on? Can't afford delivery. I can afford delivery. I can't afford the car. Sell a car. I don't know how many cars we have, Perry. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can sell a car. I might have to sell the trusty Porsche. Do I have to jump in the car to sell a car? How does that work? I think I've sold a car like once. How do I sell a car? Where's sell a car? Can I not sell a car yet? Is the game, if I not unlocked sell a car? Do a sec. Well, I've left it very late because ideally I'd like to jump in the 9 o'clock race. So I've not got a lot of time to do it. I haven't unlocked it. Oh, that's rubbish. These aren't going to give me 75k. I don't think we're going to get the cash. Don't think we're going to get the cash. So I think what's going to have to happen. It's 3 million, isn't it, for the... I don't think I can do it, Gavin. I don't think I've unlocked it. This is one of those accounts where I did the menus literally up until the point where I could play sport mode and then never touched it again. A little shy. I can rent them. I just won't have a livery, which is, you know, it is not the worst thing in the world. Maybe we'll get enough cashish. How much do I get? 75? Will I get 75k from the first race? Roughly. Roughly. And then we can... Yeah, my main has everything. Unfortunately, not this one. Yeah, this is the only problem. Husky, I think I've done all the quick ones to get cash to buy cars before. And I've not touched this account in a while. So I've not done any time trials or anything like that. So I've not got any, like, presents waiting for me. Look, I've done all the quick ones. I'll just rent. I'll rent. We'll do a bit of rent. It'd be fun to do it in the Americas. I don't know if anyone else has done the daily C in the Americas this week. Joe, maybe? Any of my American friends? But I imagine it's going to be very different. Because it always is. It's always different in the Americas. Sam, are we getting another Zfs in the race? You Zfs lot taking over. Calster would have done them today. I saw just before I left Wrench Wench's stream, someone who'd been in Calsters that he'd had a nearly 100% hit rate today. Just unbelievable. How can you win so consistently when you're racing top split as well? Like, unbelievable. Have been on my US account in a bit. I think it's been maybe like a month since we've done it. Maybe like a month. Been modding hard, me. Earning that blue badge. Earning it right. Rough. Howdy, Doc. How you doing? How you doing? Good results, by the way, Doc, when you jumped into C. Haven't been doing a lot of dailies recently, but your track comes up and you've gone and nailed it. Very impressed. I mean, I expected no less. Very impressed. Oh, there's a lot of you. Have you subbed? We've got some new subs. I've just noticed that. I think my sub thing. Yeah, I don't think I have it on this page, so I don't think it works. I need to build like a queue thing, so when I go onto the racing screen, it then pops up and shows. Because the only problem is, it's connected to the message about people subbing. It's like I can see the numbers gone up, but I have no idea who subbed. So if you've subbed, Billy, I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I'm working out some kinks with the OBS setup here that's preventing me from getting all the information that you lot deserve me to have, so that I can thank you. But thank you, Billy. And thank you to 2 others. I think we've already had 3 since the stream started, so that's pretty amazing. It's been a wild month for subs, I'm not gonna lie. We only crossed 200, I think, at like it was either at the very end of May or the beginning of the month. So to get another almost 100 in June is absolutely nutty. I struggle to process it a little bit, but thank every single one of you. I appreciate you. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this month. If you've not noticed, for the past couple of weeks as well, I've done an extra stream on a Wednesday. I am testing it out. Next week, I can almost guarantee you I won't do Wednesday. Almost guarantee. I will do Monday, and I will do Friday. I hesitated a little bit there because my sister's visiting me from Australia. She arrives on Monday morning, which is why Monday night, absolutely fine. She's going to be jet lagged, fast asleep. So I'm definitely doing Monday night. Wednesday, we're going to London for a trip together. We will be back early enough because we've got to pick up the lad from nursery and put him to bed and all that stuff. But if she's awake and has energy, I think we're just going to hang out, me and my sis. If not, if she's like, nah, I'm knackered, I'm going to bed, then I might stream Wednesday. But it will be a very late call. And I don't mind if it's just me. If I do it, I take that risk. And then Friday, I expect to stream. This is the usual schedule. So Monday and Friday, we'll lock it. Only in extreme circumstance will I cancel, but I'll give you plenty of notice. But expect Monday, Friday, Wednesday. Next week is most likely not. But after that, it looks like Wednesdays might be making a permanent fixture on the calendar. It's been working quite well. I've been enjoying it. And once my sister has left, because she's only at my house for a week, and then she's going to visit my parents for a week. And then she has to go home. Unfortunately, she's a teacher, so she can only get 2 weeks away. Unfortunately for her, it's not very long for such a long trip. But once my sister's left my house, videos are coming back. Oh yeah, baby. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I will be doing weekly videos once again. And then I've been thinking out some ideas for some other additional non-race review videos. So we'll see how that goes. Stick with Wednesday. I race Mondays and Fridays, but this week too hot. Yeah, Sean, it's a bit of a killer. If you're going to be out on the rig, you've got to be committed this week, or crazy. Skino! How you doing, fella? Happy Friday, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've not melted too early in the day. Still got a bit of you left. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I'm ready to race from the back. in good old Le Mans. See how we get on. See how the Americas are treating us today. That's the plan. I can't remember where this account is exactly in DR. So I'm not sure what kind of lobbies to expect, if I'm honest. What? I don't even know what's the name of this account. I don't even know what the name is. Check. Is that it? I literally have no idea. No, I think it's a lowish B. Maybe like around 13,000 DR, I want to say. What's the name of this account? I've literally forgotten. Oh, this is Wizardish. This is Wizardish. Okay. So I got Wizardly, Wizardo, Wizardish, and Wizard. I am racing from the back, Doc. We're not qualifying on this one. We're just gonna wing it. See how we go. It's not the most impressive one to race from the back because qualifying doesn't matter to have a decent result. It probably matters to win. Like I think it's going to be quite difficult to win from the back. But to get like a top 5, you can probably do that from the back as long as you don't make mistakes. I say that, it's Friday. I've not raced since Wednesday, so who knows if everyone's improved a lot. But we had some decent recoveries on Wednesday after making some mistakes. So I'm expecting there to be plenty of mistakes. It's a long race. Ferrari from the back. I haven't touched a Ferrari yet. Still in the Porsche. No worries, Skino. Get some fresh air. It'll help. The fresh air does do wonders. Hasn't been many Muppets in D lobbies all week, so you should be okay from the back. In D lobbies or D lobbies. Because, you know, I respect it either way. You raced from the back for all 3 yesterday, and what was it? Two P5s and a P6, Doc? Ultimate, let's go. How's it going, mate? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Had a lot of DR reset drivers in your account. What is your DR, by the way, Doc? If you had DR reset, I'm assuming you're A? Would that be right? Ultimate, who have you said hello to with GT Aquino? Was that a Skino? That was definitely Skino, wasn't it? Alright. I was just like, did I miss someone? I've got the all chat now. Now you lot have let me know and informed me of that. Daily B last night was savage. Whoa. Yeah, I imagine Daily B being quite savage this week because there'll be a lot of people avoiding Daily C. There'll be people who don't have the time, or they can't stomach the long race, or they don't know the track. So B is probably oversaturated this time. Oh, you had a P3 in there. I didn't even notice you had a podium. Oh, that's amazing, Doc. Well done, touche. Touche. I'm doing well, Ultimate. I appreciate you. I knew it was Skino. See, we're familiar with the old typos in this channel. We're used to that life. We don't judge. Your alt US is now at a B at 11k. Main account just at 15k as I never raised. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, you don't do dailies. Oh yeah, I don't know what this alt is at. Please, please, don't be rain. I am not good in the rain, and I don't know where to find my weather radar. Oh, there we go. All right, I think we're all right on mediums. I think we're all right on mediums. Can I get out of this menu? Yeah, I can. All right. Wasn't sure. Struggling there for a second. I forget how to use my wheel in the first race. I just forget what's going on. This is not going to be pretty, alright? This is the first race since the stream on Wednesday. So, keep your expectations up. We will do our best. Here's a question. Have I been on this account since... I don't know if I've been on this account since I've got this wheel. So I don't know if I've got a dead zone properly plugged into my brake. This could be a very long race if I have not set up my wheel. I need that dead zone. Dr. A Plus and Skyrim. Ooh. Skyrim was one of those games where when it came out was around the time when it was something I'd be interested in, but I didn't have a console, and I thought, I'll get a console soon and I'll play it. It took me over a decade to get a console, never did play it. YouTube chat spell check has a ban. Alright, I don't know at what point we'll find out. Oh! My ABS is messed up as well. Alright, we'll sort that out in the straights. Oh yeah, need to fix that for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be a horrible couple of corners. Alright, let's get up to 6th. And we'll quickly try and sort that out. Weak. Default. I can never remember which one it is. Is it default? Someone let me know in the chat. Default. Oh! Oh! What was that about? It was like I had no grip. Better hope you have ABS. Yeah, the first part of this lap was quite tentative without the ABS. I think I must have had it turned off for, like, I don't know what. I don't know what, I mean, what was the last race we did here that I had the ABS turned off? And now I'm just scared my car's gonna... Helicopter was stuck in the tree. I'm scared my car's gonna spin out now, because it had no grip once I came back. If you're going up the inside, you're definitely going to hit me, because I broke late. Do you ever do that when you're racing someone? You know by the way that they're coming up behind you that they're going to brake late, but not so late that they'll just fly off. So you brake just a touch later so you can mitigate their inside line, get around the outside, and then they still just hit you anyway. It's definitely not the most fun situation to have. Well, it's alright. I'll take the place back. Yeah, I knew he was going to make it as well, Doc. And it's one of those. By the time I knew that he was committed to making the move, it was too late for me to do anything about it. Because I broke a little bit later thinking, if he respects this, I'm still going to be able to hold on. If he brakes just a touch too late, I'll still be able to hold on. But if he brakes too late, then there's nothing I can do. Uh-oh. That's not how you do that. Alright, let's start to make our way up the grid, I reckon. Let's play a little bit of sanity racing here. Alright, I guess I'll take that. Oh, someone started on Inters. It would have been fine, but I knew that he wasn't going to be able to keep the line because I broke late and he broke after I broke. So that's how I knew. And the only reason I broke later as well, like I knew I'd be okay because I was planning to take a very deep line around the corner. So the fact that he broke after me, there was no chance he was making that. Moreno! Happy Friday to you, my friend. I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Nacho! You're next on my hit list. Let's see if I can catch up first. Step 1. Get to the back of you. You set a time on your ult. It's like 4 minutes or something close. Oh, that should be alright. That should be alright. I'm sure you were still at the back though, right? With that time. We did that the other week on my other ult account. We set a time by accident, but it was very slow. So we still ended up. The only problem is if someone doesn't set a time, you're in front of them. Some SSL pitfalls at work? That's not what you want. P11? Oh, so what, so everyone behind just hadn't set a time? I'm surprised I was the only person on this grid that had no time. Broke very late there. Oh, that's a shame. I would have had that place then. Whenever I break late in the previous corner, I always break late that one as well. I don't know why. It just throws me off. Right, yeah. That's a shame. See, had you been in this lobby with that time, you still would have been at the back. And this account, I think, is going to be roughly the same DR as well, so you probably would have been in this lobby if it was at this time. Oh, I don't think I kept that in. A little overzealous on the throttle on the exit there. But we've gained a little pack here. Caught up on a little pack. Oh, what? How did that happen? Moreno, that's annoying. Oh, that was close. Finally try. You haven't done the race yet. Oh, yeah, definitely. Get on it. Alright, let's get through this chicane. And then we're going to sort out our exposure. Because I'm not confident enough to drive this in the dark. Oh, kidding me. Huh. How do I do it? I forget how to do everything. Oh, okay. He broke later than I thought. Earlier than I thought, I should say. I was gonna break earlier than him. I thought Andy's PS5 was on strike. I'm guessing by those headlight flashes, the car behind me has only just set their temporary exposure, which is probably why they broke a bit earlier than I thought in the chicane. What race are you doing on Sunday, Doc? Is it a... I know, Kizzy's lobbies are normally Saturday, aren't they? What were you doing on Sunday? Oh, just Daily C? You're gonna get in it? Get in the same lobbies? Oh, Sparkles! Ah, the UK one's a C. I think I took a bit too much of liberty there on my entrance. PSN for this account is... I think it's... Lex J... No. LEJANDER _17, I think. Something like that. It's basically, it's a really old account I had from when I lived in the States. And I used to flip PlayStations. So I had an account made then. But then when I bought this PS5, I signed in with it. I was like, yay! And then realised it won't let me buy anything in the UK. So I had to make a new one for the UK. Alright, bricolage. Coming for you. Terry! Or you, look, you let me know. You let me know what to call you. But I've got to say hello to you. I can't be rude. How you doing, fella? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for registering for the race. As soon as it existed. Wasted no time on that registration. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. What am I doing? What am I doing? Go, go, go! What if I told you we're still going to finish top 5? What if I told you that? What if I told you? Billy! Welcome in, Billy. Hope you're doing well. Roundabouts on this track. Nice. Well, I mean, you should know that. You placed them there. Look, Sean, you bring people to the channel. I'm just going to show them what it is that we have in common. Right? You did promise, to be fair. You did, Billy. You did. No one could take that from you, Sean. See, but Sean, what I need to know is this a reputation that precedes you through driving, or because you just tell everyone? Because I've raced with you, and the races that I've been in with you, very few of them. There was one where there was a few magic roundabouts, but other than that, you've been pretty on the ball, mate. Like in our Husky League races. I've not even thought about looking at the weather radar. Is that just me being silly? Where is it? There it is. No weather. Looked at it now. Oh, Grover's doing the US v Canada. That's pretty cool. Everyone sees it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be rain, Doc. It looks like we're very well protected from that. Yeah, it didn't... I think the reason I hadn't been checking is because when I looked at the start, it didn't look like there was going to be any such thing as rain. Alright, well that 6-second gap to the car ahead's come down. Not sure what happened to them. But we'll take that. Top 5, still going for it. There's only 12 people left, so... only 7 more need to drop out for a guaranteed top 5. Do I have all messages on? July 25th is perfect. I have to move August 16th. Is that the message that I missed, Perry? Sorry. I think I have all messages on. Am I missing anything else? Oh, I forgot to downshift. Perry is signed up. He's going for P1. Are you moving far, Perry? Or a local move? I got you, Sean. I got you, man. You're not sure if you have to do the full thing, Druid? Is that just injury related? Is that scheduling conflicts? Or attention span? That's a penalty for sure. Because what would a race here be without a penalty? Now I'm just going to have to get past this car and build a gap. Make up for the lost time. Does a purple count when you get a penalty? That's a bit wild. There's another one. Might as well add half a second to that. Alright. I need to get past you, sir, because You're dramatically slowing me down. Injury house related? Fair enough, Druid, mate. I thought it might be. There goes the purple. Well, it gave me purple, though. Doc, that's weird, right? Like, I'm not sure if you don't get a time trial lap for that, why do you get a purple lap? It's a bit strange. Perry is, I can confirm, Mr. Consistency. Absolute consistency. Kept me on my toes the entire gauntlet last time. Had no idea relative where you were and if you were going to pass me. Rigged! It is rigged. How long in theory would it take? It's a good question, Druid. I need to do, this weekend I'm doing my track testing, so I can do like tyre wear and fuel rate and all that kind of stuff. Because depending on that will depend on how many pit stops. I want to say somewhere in the 5 to 7? That's my guess. Somewhere in that range. It's 142 laps, and the laps are, I think, just over 2 minutes a lap. Or maybe quite a bit over 2 minutes. I can't remember. Silly me. That's twice now. This is the, this is what happens. First race of the day when you're trying to stream at the same time. Easy to drop. Sean. What are these roundabouts you have placed on my track? Why wouldn't you get purple? You're still on the timed lap? Because... I don't know, I guess it's like time trial rules, right? If you exceed track limits, your lap time gets deleted. Please... I was terrified they were going to unghost. Nearly did it again. Just about managed 4 hours. Oh, Druid, I'm going to post... I'm going to test this weekend, and then I'll have all the settings and a race estimate by the stream on Monday. Why do I feel like the tyre wear is way worse than it has been in the other races? What are we? P9, 9 seconds behind. Alright, can we close that gap at all? $1,000 miles or 1,000 kilometers? 1,000 kilometers. I said, okay, cool, and then spun out like 2 turns later. You went through the chicanes, didn't get a penalty. It's all in one of the races they did this week. Is that because you came off of the throttle entirely? Because sometimes that can protect you from penalties. If you completely lift when you're off the track. Ready? All up with practice, quali, max 7 hour more, like 6.5. Oh yeah, quali as well. Because I'll open the lobby for the practice for the race before, and we'll start quali at the race time start. But then, yeah, when you add that to the race, probably 6 to 7. You're just as bad at me at times at these roundabouts. It's the only race, Sean. Now, if rain comes in any race, I can't guarantee anything. But if there's no rain, this is the only race you'll see me spin today. And now I've put my foot in it, now I've said that, because one spin in another race, and I've lied to you. But I feel confident. Doc, thank you so much. You remembered from Wednesday. You're on lap 7. I did. That's why I checked the tyre wear, because when I looked before, I was like, that spin felt like a lap 7 spin, and I was only on lap 6. So if it wasn't for that spin, I wouldn't have known. But I appreciate you, Doc. See, it's the kind of strategist I need in my corner. Nacho! Back at it. Only 600 miles, that's 400 less than last Saturday. Yeah, it's not too long. These first couple of gauntlets, I'm keeping somewhere in the ballpark of 6 hours, I think. And then the next gauntlet after, though, they're not always going to be about length. They're going to be sometimes different challenges. So, not to make it super obvious, but we've not really had a weather challenge yet. That will come. Go on, Nacho. I'm gonna change tyres this time. Did it. I did it. Ruff, check the last stream. Gauntlet race time will be there. 2:30. As in, what do you mean, Perry? As in how long it took? The last one was about 6 hours, just over 6 hours for the race, I think. Ty, let's go. How you doing, fella? How you doing? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And we're out. How did we come out ahead of them? They must have put more fuel in. Alright, Nacho. It's been a pleasure. But I've got some people to go catch up. Do you remember last time we did Last to First? Someone came in the chat and had a go at me for being an A+ driver. Oh, that's the most skilled I've ever been. In the mind of that person for those few minutes. It's the most skilled I've ever been at driving. Right, I'm going to try not to outbrake myself in every corner. Happy Friday indeed! Easy to estimate from that? Yeah, I think the difference for this race will be... Well, it'll just be how I do the settings, because I think my plan is to do... is definitely going to be different tyre wear to the last race. So, like, pits, all that kind of stuff. Basically, I want to structure it around a number of pit stops. That's the thinking. Alien wizard. Yeah, I think he misunderstood that I was a wizard, not an alien. And wizards are not particularly known for being great at things. We're known for cheating at things, using magic. Alright, Nacho. I was supposed to run away from you. What are you doing? This is rude. We've gained 3 seconds on the car in front, assuming they have not pitted. Did you do that because you were going to send it? Is that what that flash was about? Mate, if you're going to send it, don't then just park your car in front of me. What was that about? He wanted the outside line and the inside line. Sean gave me alien pace, he can give you some too. So some people have come into the pits, but we were very far behind, so no doubt they will come out in front of us. Right, this car is starting to annoy me. Mr. Parky Parky. Oh, account so punt. Never! We never do that. Instead, we like to get our own back by overtaking. Perry, you absolute genius. Thank you for your service. Ooh, nice bump in the back there, sir. Bricolage, we're back to you. See, you like, look, what would I do without strategists? Chat strategists. Full-time gig, that. I'll let you have the inside line, my friend. Bricolage! Time is on my side. You have fresher tires. But I don't care. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You can bump me if you want to. That's what most of us go wrong. We haven't got engineers to help us. Telling you. That's why you stream. Your engineering makes up for the deficit of skill that I have. Was that on purpose? Did I just lose 2 places because of that? Nacho lost more than... Oh, if I get a penalty for that. I better not get a penalty for that. It wouldn't be the first time. It's literally cost me 2 places, that. And this is where the penalty system sucks. Because that 3-second penalty does not correct what I lost. Like, but I guess that's any racing, right? A penalty system, I guess, isn't about undoing what happened. Annoyingly. I think that's why we get upset about penalty system, because we want the wrong to be undone, but a penalty can never do that. No matter how good the system is. Rusty! How's it going? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well, mate. I've seen you supporting everyone today. Amazing stuff. How's work? Hopefully not kicking you too hard. Oh, mate. What is going on? These two are costing me a lot, yeah? I should have been after hardball for top 6. No penalty, only punt the punters. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but sometimes there are people that are just asking for it. Yeah, I'm one of those people that, like, I'll just take it. I'll suffer in silence. Well, not silence, because I'm talking to you lot. But as far as the track's concerned, silence. That's why I put them twice. Friday and chill. Absolute bonus. Amazing stuff. That's what I'd like to hear. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's just the way they're driving, or they just like to brake check. These lot. But when they go through a chicane, there's a lot of, The thing is, Doc, is I want to run away. I don't mind the gap, like, I'm not going to get P6, right? Like, that's not the plan. I'd love to get up to P6, but the gap is quite big for, what, 4.5 laps. So I don't want to bump draft, because I don't trust them. I don't trust those people. The way they've been driving, if they're anywhere near me on the track, it's not going to be good for me. Hatter Mad, let's go! How you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Question is now, can I build enough of a gap to them behind with their penalties that I don't have to think about them for the rest of the race? And if so, then the question becomes, can I get any closer to hardball? Ooh, now that would be interesting. What? I think I just got myself a penalty. I was so confused with what just happened there. What? Does anyone know what just happened? Oh, they're just... I think they've stopped. I think they've given up. You're an A+ driver, right? Yeah, Husky. I'm an A+ driver, for sure. I just like bullying DRB drivers. Now, if it's not obvious to everyone watching, I think I just made it obvious. I'm being sarcastic. I'm as far from a DRB or DRA plus as you can get. Going to be an early work day for you. Ooh. How far are you into the job now? How long has it been? Beers and minus. By the way, I just want to make it clear that I did say after my second spin, top 5 was on. It's a big ask, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. P6, not too far off. Almost 5 weeks. Oh, wow. How's it going? Are you enjoying it? False. I'm much farther away from A+. Tomato, tomato. You had so many spins, I can't keep up. I thought you'd have been an expert at counting spins by now, Sean. One bin from P6, you'll be on him. Well, P5. I got what you mean, Perry. Yeah, if it's a big ask though, because the chances are, if you're in P5, it's probably because you're not binning it. That's probably how you got there in the first place. So I'm not expecting them to make a mistake. Doc, you want me to change cars? I'm not good at driving, you know that, right? It took me long enough to figure out how to drive this thing. It's the best. My bosses are kids. 24-year-old and 21-year-old. That's amazing. I think. Is that good? Wait, let me finish reading before I question. So they want to learn from you. Oh. No, I'm 2/3 of the way through the message. I will finish it at some point. Otherwise, they let you do... See? I get that. I get that. They let you do you, and they want to learn from... Look, I'm only in my mid-30s, right? And it's already weird to me how I'm... like one of the elder people at work. Like, that freaks me out a little bit. Because what do you mean? I'm still a child. I can barely tie my shoes. Tight. Hoggy's got a crash counter? Maybe a spin counter for you. How does he do the crash counter? Does he have to, like, manually update it? I'd love it if I could build something that, like, had a visual sensor and could just detect spins for me. You get out that meta feel. Oh, Doc, you can join the crew. You're, you and Sean definitely get along. Tell you that much. I remember when Sean was on one of my, it was Sean and Cheese, on one of my earlier streams. And they wanted me to get out of the meta car, so we then looked at my car garage, and they were just disgusted by the lack of cars. Wait, Druids, I saw your message, but I'm so behind, I've lost the context on what it was about. This is not the easiest one for me to keep up with, chat. This track, there's some good straights, but other than that... Oh, someone hadn't even pitted yet. I mean, that's pretty impressive. How are their tyres still existing? That's not what you want to do to your tyres at this point in the track. That's a purple thrown away, isn't it? Oh, that I'm still a child. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's... Right. Now I understand Perry's elastic comment as well. To tie my shoes. Yeah. I tell you, my brain is the worst. I just immediately forget things. So what did that do for our gap to P5? Oh, outbroke myself there. It's not going to help. 2 laps. But they're on absolutely brand spanking new tyres. So, given that on lap 14, I'm going to have to be a bit careful. I don't think we're getting anywhere near them, my friends. Unfortunately. But we've built a 13-second gap on the car behind, so I'll take that. Never use the meta car as my motto. Be different. Sean, my motto is get good results. The best you can. Well, actually, to be fair, it's not always my motto, is it? Let's be serious. My motto is really have fun while hanging out with you lot. Wait till I get to your age, Druids. Will I learn how to tie my shoes by then? Is that what I have to look forward to? Growing up is optional, growing old is inevitable. Unless you're Brian Johnson, who thinks he's an 18-year-old and looks like he's a 50-year-old who thinks he's an 18-year-old. Right? If anyone knows the reference. You got 20 mil, Moreno! I've never had that much. I always spend it before I get that. I've been on a job for 23 years, which means I started there when I was 2 years old. Oh, hang on. I'm not 25 anymore. Have you seriously been at the same place for 23 years, Cheese? I don't know if I could do... I don't think I have what it takes to do that. I need change too much for that. My motto is smooth as fast and fast as tuning your car way too high so much boys. Or Keith Richards, the immortal. Look, Sean, I don't know if I've convinced you, by the way, but the second half of this race compared to the first half, do you think I'm going to avoid the magic roundabouts now? Just so you know, I was this close to spinning right then. I was so close. It's like I hate myself and I just wish these things into existence. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Alright, it's the last lap, which means there's a high probability I spin it here if I try and chase the car in front. So let's try and chase the car in front. Why not? Now I think that's going to be a penalty. Not because I actually think it deserves a penalty, but I've done that line on time trial and got penalties where I've stayed on the curb. It's been very confusing to me. Okay, I didn't get one this time. Alright. You gonna try and be in the next race, Druid? That'd be nice. Let's do it. Get in, my son. You were too good at spending it, Moreno. Oh, the power pack helped you. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the amount of credits I get streaming I do get quite a lot over the course of the races that I do, like, throughout a week of streaming. It's just they're on different accounts. And then I spend them buying cars so I can do liveries for the streams. Come on, car in front. You're doing something wrong, because I'm getting closer to you and you've got fresh tyres. Never get rich, but always get by. Feels like... That feels like the real motto for most of us. In the world, really. Have a penalty. Go on, have a penalty. Just... Oh, I think they do have a penalty as well. And it's a big one. I don't know if there's enough track left. Oh! I don't think he had any idea that I'd stuck my nose in there. I probably shouldn't have done that. I think I wasted the actual opportunity by doing that. Dang it! Oh! Nearly got the top 5. I think that's not too bad, considering how the race started. Oh. And watch, now we're going to get rain in the next one, and I'm going to suffer. Perry, cheers, my friend. Pension, flexi time, 31 days. To be fair, 31 days holiday on top of bank holidays, cheese, because that's pretty good going. It's pretty good going. Thanks, Gran Turismo. I love a trophy. 58,000, not enough credits. Come on, game. That's just mean. Why would you not give me more credits? Shoob. Well, that was alright in the end, I think. Let's see if we can keep it on the track in the next one. So close. I need 18,000 credits to throw on my livery. And you know what? I wanted to show the livery as well, because it's quite a nice one. I mean, it's the same as the other ones, just different colours. And I quite like it. Well, we should be able to put on the livery for the last race. So, we'll have to deal with that, won't we? We'll just have to deal with that. Oh, no, I don't own the car. So let's pick it. Ooh, I don't know about that Toyota dock. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll do, Doc. The thing is, all right, let me get in it and time trial. And if I can stomach it, we'll do a race in it. If it's raining, boo! What brake balance are we hitting in this one? I was doing +2 in the other. Shall I just stick with that? With bank holidays. Wait, I know what question I asked, but I don't know how that actually works out. So 31 plus 8, or 31 including, like, minus 8? This is not your fault, by the way, Cheese. I didn't ask the question very well. I'm not going to set a time, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh. My shift points are very different, so it's going to be interesting. I'm not setting a time. Definitely not going to set a time. Good thing is, this is one of the good things about a track like this, is you can run around and learn the car without having to worry about setting a time, because you've got 3.5 minutes of lappage. Oh, braking points are very different in this thing. Even for an outbreak myself, that was a lot. What is this? I know it's a shirt with no print. That explains the White Wizard reference. Yeah, Ty, it is. Although the shop is getting closer. It's getting closer to being ready. I've been doing a lot of work on it. Oh, all-wheel drive. Can I go out in first? Yeah, it's not too bad. Braking way too late. Yeah, for this car, for sure. The Porsche, you can get away with quite a late brake. Now, I outbrake myself anyway, because I'm not paying full attention. But even for like a point where I outbrake myself in the Porsche, this thing stops slower. So I don't know if you've noticed, I'm adjusting my braking points a little bit. Braking a little bit earlier now. And I think, like, I can get on top of the car. These hypercars are quite easy to drive, aren't they? Like, I've obviously turned down the force feedback on that. I never leave any corner in first. Doc, I wasn't leaving any corner in first. But I noticed that I was losing time. I was losing ground to the cars ahead, even with, like, good traction on exit when I was coming out in second. And I realised that they were all coming out in first, and I started doing it, and weirdly was going quicker, even though the traction's not great in first. And, like, there's a bit of wheel spin, but for some reason was still a little bit quicker than coming out in second. So, I don't know. It's a weird one. Don't worry. I wasn't going to set a time. I wasn't going to do it. Okay, I'll race in this. I'll do it. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a bit of fun. That's what Fridays are for. Looking forward to that shop, Ty? Well. There's some finish in the shop. There's still a couple of more things that I want to order for myself to try, just to make sure quality is good. But I might, if I finish the shop before those things arrive, I might open the shop and then add those things when I'm happy with them. Braking too late in the Porsche as well, especially the first Mustang chicane. Yeah, I definitely am, Doc. I definitely am. What it is with my braking is I brake very much like I do when you lot aren't here. Druid, let's go. But when you lot aren't here, I have a lot more time to concentrate and, like, be a late braker and make it work and actually stop. But I can't do that when I'm streaming, and I don't adapt very. I'm not very. The base point is I'm not very good. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you, Doc, is I'm not very good. I'm average at best. Hence B, because it's literally the average DR, right? Like most people who play the game are B. Rain? No rain. My weather map had 0 rain on it. Please tell me there's not rain. I didn't see any. Look, no rain. Please tell me you're not on inters. Druids? Always second for stability. Out the corner. Incoming? I have 0 rain on my radar, Druid. A Reliant Robin! Do they have Reliant Robins in the game? Because they should. Come on, Druid! Let's go! Did you start on inters, mate? I mean, you're racing now, so you can't talk, but... Wait, did we start with 15, or are we down to 15? Oh, this car understeers more than the Porsche. I'm going to have to figure that corner out in this car, because I can't take it anywhere near as much speed as the Porsche. Too early for a bump draft down here. Let's see how big your cojones are, my friend. You're great from when you started? Lies, Sean, lies. There's people who started same time as me. Wait, I used to be the same DR as Tom the Rookie, for example. I just like testing people in these, just to see, like, especially early in the race, when are you going to brake? How big are the cojones? What are you going to do? Yeah, I know he got dirt, but I was just wondering if he was on inters, because he seemed to be convinced there's going to be rain. Like then, I didn't know what to do. I knew he was obviously going to go in late, but I couldn't not turn into the corner. Luckily, he didn't follow all the way through. Yeah, Reliant Robin would be amazing, and I feel like it should be in the game. Like, it's such a classic car, road car. How can it not be in the game? Alright, time to serve my very much earned penalty. I think everyone had a penalty. Literally everyone behind me had a penalty. New Year's Eve, Sean. Oh, the memories. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm in a different car for a second there. I was reminiscing too much. I'm not sure what their plan was then. They went side by side and then had no concept of how to drive side by side around the corner. Do I need to check the weather? Because was Druid onto something? I mean, you lot saw my weather radar, right? There was definitely no rain on it. Ooh, what lap is that going to be rain? Now I know why the different car matters. It's good practice, you know. If I can drive in multiple different cars... I appreciate you, Doc, for throwing down this mini gauntlet. We like to challenge ourselves in these parts. Oh! I also understand now why certain people were braking when they were braking when I was racing against them. Because in this car, you've got to brake different. Yeah, the Porsches, to be fair, having driven this car now, I can see why the Porsche is the meta. They kind of do that, Polyphony, don't they? They bring cars in. I mean, all these cars are new, but they're not very good with bopping. Like... Their bops are kind of not really bops. Oh, is a Ferrari good as well? I should give that one a go. Yeah, the Porsches... I mean, between the 992... What's this, the 963? And then the Cayman in Group 4s, you've got good coverage across Group 1, 2, or Group 1, 3, and 4, right there. Now, we don't drive Group 2 enough for me to have any idea about Group 2. Is there a Porsche Group 2 car? Doc's probably getting a 1 minute 10. I'm glad he pulled back early because I needed to turn in and I don't know this car well enough to drive side by side. No Porsche Group 2? Fair enough. I say I don't remember there being one, but I've probably only ever done like 2 Group 2 races, so... Oh, I've gone very deep there. Bad exit. Bad exit. 331 in the Ferrari. So what, have you even driven the Porsche this week? Or you wanted to completely avoid the meta? Alright, we got temp exposure this lap, it looks like. That was always going to be a hard situation to handle. Oh, I don't like... Going through that corner in this car is not great. I feel like I lose so much speed. No worries, Andy, mate. You keep doing what you're doing. You're holding up the community on your back. It's like Dingle the other day did... I'm pretty sure he was there for the entirety of Sammy's 24-hour. And then... He's doing this one as well, isn't he, for Hoggy? Just unbelievable. You set your time in the Porsche? Fair enough. Alright, I was a bit worried the car behind me was going to go right into me then. I'm pretty sure I got a penalty. I span anyway, didn't I? Oh! Sean! I told you. I wasn't going to get any more spins. I promised you. And I'm glad I held up my end of the bargain. Is Spark still alive? Oh. Oops. Oh, oh, oh. That is a wild way to make a move on someone, my friend. Wasn't a spin, was just a slide. Beecham, how's it going? How you doing? Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday. Pirouette is your thing. Oh, it looks like I can get a couple of these places back. As long as I make it around this corner. That kind of helped me out. Oh, I had a penalty. I forgot I had a penalty then. Packing, loading, tired. Well, hopefully, you'll get a bit of rest coming up, Beecham. Make up for it. Yellow? Someone's had a mistake. Oh, turned in a bit late. Oh. How? Yeah, weather's still not coming, is it? What are we on, lap 4? So Doc, what car are we doing next? Now we've ticked this one off our list. Ferrari next? Deal. How would you... You said the Ferrari's OP, but how would you compare the drive of a Ferrari compared to the Toyota and the Porsche? What should I expect? Let's see how good I am at understanding things. Because I'm very car illiterate, me. Sparks slowly slipping into madness. I'm not surprised to hear that. And it's his event. It's his idea. I know I registered for that race, and like, I do want to do a 24-hour. But given the weather this week, I'm a little glad that I didn't have to do it. I'm not sure I could have handled that. These monologues are getting more elaborate and longer. Oh, the Ferrari isn't OP. Oh, I must have misunderstood the earlier message. Sorry, Doc. That's not the right way around there. Has better brakes and better tyre wear. Ah. Better all round at the track than the Toyota, but not better than the Porsche anywhere. Okay. Gonna go jump in a freezer. Can you bring it here when you're done, mate, so I can have a jump in as well? Was that a 2-in-1? A twofer? We'll take that. "24 hours is rough enough." 100%. I don't need any more rough in my life than I already have. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not the best way to do that. To be fair, I've not done that the best way once. Done it wrong pretty much every time. And then this is where I lose the most time on my laps. Oh! This car does not like that chicane or riding that curb anywhere near as much as the Porsche. I've yet to figure out how to take that chicane in this car. Every other curb I can ride almost exactly the same as the Porsche. But that chicane, definitely not. Toyota's much better in Sector 1. Interesting. Sector 1 is probably my least favourite sector in this Toyota. Oh. I stopped enough. I just didn't trust my turn-in for some reason there. It's really cost me. The geek leak. Oh, is that like the... Oh, what's that thing for... Oh, I'm not even gonna go. Is that a light on the top of that car? It looks like they got like a police light on the top of the car behind me. Paul! What's going on? How you doing, fella? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Circuit experience for me the rest of the weekend until now. Daily is not my thing this week. Oh, Greddy! Is that because you don't know the track well enough? Have you tried daily and you didn't like it, or you've just avoided it? As long as I don't send it, because they've both got penalties behind me. Thank you. Oh, car ahead and a nice big penalty as well. Cool idea, great watch. Never racing the mans as again unless it's Group 3. So I'm guessing you did at least a race here, if you're saying that. Oh yeah, I've not done a Group 3 around here. I wouldn't mind. I just don't know if it would feel really long, because I mean, this is a long lap in the Hypers, so I can only imagine in a Group 3 how long it must feel. Especially, like, I'm thinking a Le Mans Group 3, no chicane, I imagine feels very long going down that straight. Bit of not knowing the track, also an hour race is a bit much for me, when I can barely drive these cars. That's completely on me. That was bad driving. Reading chat at the wrong time. It happens. So Doc, how's the tyre wear on this Toyota, by the way? Oh, that's a penalty. That is a nice, tidy penalty, that. A 4-minute lap, Druid. Did I escape the penalty because I lifted? Oh, that's a bit cheeky. Are you sending it, my friend? You let me know. To Grady's point, these cars are on the limit of skill to drive, and throwing them in random conditions in 50 minutes and racing makes it hard to commit. I think, as someone who is average, as I've said many times, and by average, average is not bad, right? Like, average doesn't mean bad. It's average. This is my second one of the hypers that I've driven, the new hypers. They're not that difficult to drive relative to my expectations. Like, other Group 1 cars, to me, are much harder to drive than these. Like, the circuit experience car for this track is much harder to drive than this. I'd say. But I get what you're also saying. If you're not too experienced, it's a long race to be in emotional and mental turmoil if you can't drive the cars. Oh, I've gone deep. I've gone very deep. And I tried too much to save it. Ooh. That was my own doing. I want this top 8, this race. It's definitely doable. Just need to be a bit more consistent, really, don't we? Nick Dog. Dogs. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Oh, that was unfortunate. Right, these two are just having a weird battle going on. Oh, that was mean, Nick. That was cheeky. Old Nick Dog. Learning the tracks for next week, Grady? Not a bad idea. Circuit experience for the week ahead if you don't know the tracks, to me, is a good use of time. That's what I did for this track this week, is I did circuit experience on Saturday. And it's helped me massively. Guess who missed the drop off the podium pedals? No! No! Are you guys... are they, like, completely out? Are you going to be able to get some? Are you going to have to wait, like, a long time? Definitely different to Need for Speed. I'll give you that credit for sure. Oh, might just make it around the corner. So I think this is our 8th race, Moreno, this week on this track. And I think we've had rain once. So weather isn't as much of a thing as it's been sort of billed as. At least not in my experience. Which is obviously anecdotal, but I feel like 8 races is enough to build a picture on whether you get a lot of weather conditions. But it's a fun, like, I think it's a fun race. It's, if you like longer races, it's a fun one. And I think there is a good skill element to learning how to drive just endurance, more endurance style races in general, regardless of the car or the track or weather or anything like that. Just the mentality of how you drive an endurance race, which I enjoy a lot. I prefer it to a 20-minute race. But I prefer a 20-minute race to a 10-minute race, so I think this is almost the perfect length race for me, of what I like. It does make it interesting for streaming though. It's a different challenge to stream doing these, because there's only 3 races. You'll be a B+ when you get them. Ooh, I think I got a bit of cold coffee here. Perry. Yeah, I get you, Moreno. I do get you. I think one of the things I would say to people who are lower experience as well, because I get you in terms of if you're higher experience, the challenges you're willing to take on, and the challenges you have the skill to take on, right? But I'm the type of person that likes to put himself in more challenging situations and then like rise to the challenge rather than avoid. Like, I'd rather be in a situation I don't have the skill for and use that to develop the skill. And I think in this game you really can do it by going in races you're not ready for. You can learn, like this race, if you drove this race having never driven a hypercar and jumped into a daily C, by the end of the first race, you will be infinitely better than at the start of the race. Yeah, you'll come last and you'll probably only complete 10 laps. But the next race you jump in will be a lot easier. Yeah, you'll probably still come last, but you'll complete 13 laps. Then the next race, you complete all of the laps. But the other side of it, more I think than the skill issue, is the time. Because some people only have like an hour to play at a time. So then dedicating your entire hour to one race, that can be mentally a lot to stomach. Especially if you know that it's not going to be a productive race. But if you have hours to put in, I'd waste a few on this if I didn't have the skill. But that's thoughts of a madman, so take it as you will. Nearly went then. Ty, what else do you like? Do you play? Did you play something else before picking this up? Are you iRacing or anything, or just enjoying watching? Or you toss the PS out the window and never play again? Oh, that's brilliant, Ty. I think, to be fair, everything I said works if you're like me, where you don't get too stressed out. I just live in a world where my expectations of myself are very low. So it's really hard to disappoint myself. Alright, are you going to come in the pits, or were you an early pitter? Maybe you were an early pitter. I wish there was some way to, like, indicate the pit situation of the people around you, because you tell me, in the real world, in any racing series, if you wouldn't have your engineer, your crew chief, whatever, whoever it is, they'd be in your ear letting you know. Oh, the person in front of you, they haven't pit yet? Get past them. Or, oh no, they've pit, you're racing for position. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's wild that you have to guess that in this game. You wanted to throw your G29 out the window, Gretty. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. How is it, unlike iRacing and stuff, can you see tyre information of other drivers while you're racing? D-rank US lobbies are your home. Oh, Gretty, I feel for you, because they are slightly chaotic, those lobbies. Just a touch. Well, we were racing for 8th before the pit. It looks like we're going to be able to get 8th back after the pit. I still don't know if this person's pit or not. But I wonder if we can do any more than that. Sorry, I'm very behind on chat. I'm trying to keep up. Hopefully GTA will have good improvements. Will we ever get a GTA? That is the real question. Ooh, not an optimal line through here. Oh no, and that made it worse. Alright, J-Bird, can I make an imprint on you? So I'm guessing Midfist has pit, and they pit early, because they're staying out. Come back, my friend. I need your slip. What would be one thing I'd bring to GTA? It's a really good question. I think one of the things to understand about me, Ducks, is I'm still new to GT7 relatively. So it's kind of hard for me to have too much of an opinion in that way, because I like this, I really like this game. And I know there's a lot of complaints about it, But to me, a lot of those complaints are based on, it's a game. Like, it's not easy to solve everything. I would say the one thing for sure, bigger grids. Oh, and driver swap. Those two things for sure I'd bring in. For sure. 60 car lobbies. Druid, are you still in the race? I use drivers. I just press pause. You swap him with the computer, the PS5. Realistic damage? I don't think people would play. I think one of the things that I guess is an argument, I've understood to be an argument, I don't really know, but the whole, like, is Gran Turismo a simcade versus a actual sim versus what, I don't really care how people want to frame it. I like the game, but it's definitely a more accessible game, right? Being on a PlayStation rather than a PC. I think you'd lose a massive chunk of your audience. You do have heavy damage. I don't know if that's what we meant by realistic, but even heavy damage isn't like, again, this is the only sim title I've played, so I have no measure of comparison. But if the damage was too heavy, I think you'd lose a lot of people. If, like, daily races were heavy damage, for example. Still here, Wizard? Oh, she's in the hardest part. Is it night? Is there rain, Andy? Or is it just night? I say just night, like, oh, just night. Night at Nord is a challenge like no other. That was terrible. That's giving them a little bit of impetus to come back at me, I think. Right, let's try and build a gap to these cars behind this lap, because I don't want to defend. I don't want to think about defending. No rain yet? That's good. Oh, absolute champ. All of that grid. How are there? How many are on the grid, Andy? Kaz's models accessibility, not full realism. Yeah, like you can tell that that's. Oh my gosh. You can tell that's part of the way the game's been built. Still a full grid. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. No worries, J-Bird. I assume that was an accident. Unfortunately, it's going to cost me this place. But we'll just have to fight back and get it back. Don't really want the outside line, but here's what it is. Immediate consequences to prevent punting. Do you know something? So, like, I can't fix a penalty system. I'm not smart enough. But something I do wonder: drive-through penalties. I don't know, like, under what circumstance you would give them, but I wonder if you could implement a way of doing drive-through penalties. But the penalty system, to me, like, that's a really hard problem to solve, because at the end of the day, the PS5 is a computer, right? It's not a human. Like, it can't take in the same amount of context as a human can. It naturally is going to miss out on context, because if you're trying to code, this contact here, but because of this, because of that, like, it's just impossible. It's an impossible ask. That's why even stewards in real races get decisions what a lot of people would say is a decision wrong, right? And that's a human looking at all the context. So a computer system is never going to be able to get it always right. It's a game. Nothing is real about a game. I've not finished what you said, Doc, but I agree with that fully. No one can argue that. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I do wonder what if they had like the main. I think one thing that they do miss out on with Gran Turismo, with making it accessible as opposed to realistic, is the opportunity for customizability in lobbies. So like, you could have features that don't necessarily need to be in dailies, for example. That's going to be a penalty. But could be in lobbies. So like, imagine like manual driving through the pit lane. Like, toggle that on for a private lobby. Why not? And I feel like those things, to me, are easier for the game developers to bring into the game. Or driver swaps, which they already have in the game, but just not publicly available. Put it in private lobbies. I wouldn't want that Jira work. Moreno, you and me both, my friend. Yeah, getting to DRS is pretty easy, I'm not going to lie. And recovering if you go down is pretty easy. But then, like, I say that, I quite like the fact that you can recover to DRS pretty easily, because sometimes, it's not happened to me in a long time, but like, there are some weeks, like Tokyo is a great example, right? Where you can easily lose SR when it's not because you're driving dirty, it's just the nature of the race. And if you're a clean driver, you don't want to then spend a week trying to get your SR back up just because the track was non-favourable to SR. It may be a game, but the racing is real. This penalty is going to hurt now. Emotionally, not physically. Come back! I think P7 is long gone now. Private lobbies don't get sponsored. No incentive for PD to make lobbies better than sport mode. It's not about them being better, but you have a lobby system that people clearly use. The incentive would be, and I've thought about this as well, something that I wouldn't necessarily ask for, but I'm just surprised doesn't exist, is customizable sponsorship on the track. So like, they have preset advertisement locations, and then you can choose sponsors or get sponsors or whatever, because they've got to understand, you say, Doc, that it's not, there's no incentive. There is a huge streamer economy for this game. So private lobbies could actually be huge for monetization. Like, Polyphony could do more to bolster streamer awareness, streamer representation, and then they could become like a middleman for brand sponsorships. There's so much they could do in that way. We don't want to go there because it'll just be ads. But I just mean like where they already have banners. So not like add them, just if there's already a banner there, let me, if I'm doing a private lobby and I work with a brand, let me change the banner. Like maybe I pay, if I have like a different subscription level to the game or something. Twin! How's it going, Darren? Bit late, still here? You're here with plenty of time, my friend. I don't play Madden, so I can't relate to the comment, unfortunately. I don't know. These are ramblings of a madman. I don't know why you're listening to me anyway. Finally on holidays. Holidays as in you're taking time off. Wait, I'm so lost. Did I miss someone? Or has someone got a nickname that I don't know about? Gift? Gift? You lot got me very confused. Did I miss something? Parents are coming. Oh. Gotta make sure you clean up then. Ooh, so they're gonna have a penalty on the last lap, is that? See, that's the thing as well, Doc. I'm coming at this from a point of view as a person who's very new to the world and doesn't really understand the ecosystem of Gran Turismo to any, like, historical point of view. I'm just saying things as someone who's new and is like, oh, I'm a bit surprised by these things. I'm not surprised by others. But I trust you. I trust your wisdom. Alright, my urgency to not just let them run away has just spiked slightly. Because they have half a second penalty. Which isn't massive. And I'm going to have to be on my P's and Q's to keep the gap to them. But it's also not impossible to take advantage. On the final lap. Yes, get your laps in, Darren. Gotta do it. Cleaning before the parents come can be stressful. That's gonna mean I'm doing furniture this weekend to sort out my boy's nursery before my sister gets here. So, same, not same, but same. Work was tough. Did you get everything sorted for the deployments? Yeah, the power pack being a story mode, I wouldn't say it's a story mode, right? It's just a different one-player mode. A story mode, I think, would be cool. I don't know what the story would be, but I do like story modes in games. The only thing is, I don't know how much I play it, because I like sport mode too much. I like racing against real people too much. But let's go. Come on. Let's keep this gap. Let's get P7. Able to leave everything set. That's the most important thing, mate. As long as you still have your sanity and you don't have to think about it. Now you're off. Best situation to be in. Let's go. I think they felt the pressure then of losing the place, and now it might cost them 2 places. No, Jaybird's not close enough. Alright, let's not throw it away now. Let's bring this home. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. No need to rush this. Last lap. Bad tyres. Let's just get across the line. Let's take home a P7! We got more finishes this race than the last one. Druid's still going! Let's go! That's driving in the mirrors. 100% Doc. 100% he was driving in the mirrors. Oh, I finished my coffee. That's a sad state of affairs. Are we at 20... we're at 25 likes, so there are 5 of you out there who happen to be watching who haven't liked the stream yet. See if we can get to 30. P7 in a car you never drove before. From the back as well, Doc. From the back. Yeah, I appreciate the challenge. I appreciate you throwing that down. Take that all day. And we're doing, you said the Ferrari next, right? Who was I behind? I was behind this one, wasn't I? Ferrari. We will try. We'll see how it goes. I keep no problems. Oh. I didn't do it. I missed. I pressed the wrong button. Just want them to know that there's no malice, no hard feelings. Coffee! Perry, if you could bring me another one, mate. Actually, it's probably a bad idea. Be going to bed after this next race. Will I? Yeah, I will. I will. Just one more. I was debating whether I was going to do another. Just one more. Sometimes I think, like, past midnight, oh yeah, I can survive. And then I just, my alertness falls off a cliff. Oh, we had enough money to buy the car and put our own livery on. But we will do a Ferrari. Of course, I'm going to jump in the car just to drive it and see how it feels. BMW from the back, like Hizal. Probably the only way you could use my name in a sentence and say like Hizal is to say the car and the place that I start. Because the outcome definitely is not going to be like Hizal. Druid! There was no rain, mate. I don't know what weather radar you were looking at the start of that one. Or this feels... Ooh. The sound... This one sounds very turbo-y. Is that, did I get that right? That's the turbo that I can hear? See, I told you I'm car illiterate. But I think that's what I hit. Oh, wow. This thing's like glued to the road. Yeah, that was a test. I wanted to see what I could get away with. This thing is definitely easy to drive. There was a bit, but it blew over. I didn't see any on my radar, fella. You need to phone up Polyphony and tell them your radar's broken. Five to 6, 90%. 6 to 7, 75. So it's a very, very short shifter. Pulls all day long. What does that mean? I hear the gearbox. Okay. So that's not the turbo. That whistling sound. We only got to 200. I was not worried about my braking then. I was looking more at the speed. I saw it on the radar mid-race. Yeah, there was... I saw a little bit mid-race, but it was nowhere near. Whistle is the regen. See, you lot... I need one day for us to just sit down and you lot teach me about cars. Oh, this feels so much nicer to drive than the Toyota, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna figure out these braking points for this one as well. Yeah, I'm pushing it a little bit later than I was with the Toyota, but I can't go quite as late as I do with the Porsche. It'll take me a couple of laps to figure it out, but I think it's going to be an interesting race in this one, I think. Oh yeah, it's definitely, I can brake later than I did with the Toyota. That was bad. Exit speed. Not entrance. Exit. Oh. Gaining on Calster's Ghost using those shift points. Whoa. Alright everyone, last race of the night. What can we do? What can we do? Have we got Druid? No! Druid, where are you? I recognise both of these names. About it. Can we get 4 more likes to hit the magic 30 mark? You've got 50 minutes, roughly, to get it done. And we're at 293 subs. Absolutely mental. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm not at the back. That's cheating. Oh, give me my fuel, my friend. Do not take them off. What brake balance do people... I've just been putting 2 on all of these, and I found them quite nice to drive. I didn't check the weather at all. I think we're quite lucky. I say lucky. I think we're going to be alright. Just. It looks... that's made me quite nervous now. Oh, that's made me quite nervous. Alright, strategists, I need you in full force. Because that weather radar has freaked me out. I forgot weather was a thing because we haven't had any. Uh-oh. Alright, couple of laps. And hopefully I'll figure out my lines with this car. And my braking points. Whoops. Strat is don't drive on wet if slick. Oh, Gretty. Solid strategy-ing right there. Oh, that did not look pleasant. Oh, was it you that did that, Mr. SPM Osman Ferraz? Check map. Map check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why did both of those two just ghost? What was that about? This is a B lobby. They don't do random ghosting. Yeah, we did. So we did Porsche in the first race, and then the Toyota in the second race, and now we're doing the Ferrari. But it's my first time driving the Ferrari, and it was my first time driving the Toyota. It's having a bit of fun. I'm normally a meta man, but why not? Why not have a bit of fun? It's more fun than not having fun. Vinny! Vinny Diesel? I think I just gave the wall a bit of a slap there. Almost like it was the Wall of Champions. Whoops. That's not how you do that. I think I say that every lap. Coming through! Oh. I'm not paying enough attention to what I'm doing here. Oh yes, this rides the curb a lot better than the Toyota did. Andy, mate, you no need apologise. RufffWizard understand. I'm the last person that needs support today of everyone, of all those streamers. Had I have thought about it, I probably would have moved the stream to tomorrow. But I didn't think about it ahead of time. I think all the 24 hours has deserve all the attention they can get. It looks like we're going to be alright with weather, because if we're not wet yet... Looks safe. I agree. I agree. We're seeing a couple of specs, but the moisture meter, or whatever it's called, is barely registering it. And this is... it might get a tiny bit worse, but... we're not going to get to Intus territory. We're just going to get to drive careful territory. The pack is relatively close for this race, I'd say. 2 laps in. There's no one, like, way off the back. And there's no one flying ahead. Which is interesting. Oh, car ahead had a penalty. Oh, that was horrible. Had to downshift to save myself there. And I've missed an opportunity to take this car in front. Who's having a bad run of it. Oh! I didn't know where to put my car then. Jeez, that's the beauty of, like, the regularness of you lot in chat, right? Imagine you said that and it was your first time in chat. We would not know how to read that, but we get each other. We've been doing this a long time, that's not. Uh-oh. That was not pretty. That's not how you do that. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. Oh, he has a second penalty. Let's go take advantage. Oh, outbroke myself again. So that's, you know, that's a skill. To outbreak yourself so consistently. I'm not sure any of you could do it quite as well as I do. A challenge. "28 likes, 2 more! Can we do it?" Oh! Perry! How long's a little bit? How long we talking? Oh, I cut that quite fine, and then completely missed my breaking point. Luckily, they have a penalty. Otherwise, that'd have been a big missed opportunity. Alright, can we get any closer to the car in front? 3 seconds? Whoops. Wait. Was that lightning? Oh no, we're alright. I don't know what that was, but it looked like lightning. I was like, I didn't even know there was lightning in this game. Folks need to get into GT7 streams. We're all just here to smile and support each other. It's so true. This is the true happy place. Uh-oh. Oh, don't think I held on to that. Look at that rain. Oh, missed my shifts. Fair enough, Perry, mate. Fair enough. Portal corner, let's go. How you doing? Happy Friday, fella. How you doing? The man, the myth, the man. I will keep changing that, just to make sure we're all on the same page. The man. I am the man. You're right. Or I am a man. What's the deal with catching up to these two? Is it possible? Has anyone paid attention to the relative gap? I have no idea. Oh, that's not good. That's not going to help. I'm not even sure how that happened. I didn't brake late or anything. I think I just was very loose on the brakes. Oh, outdone myself again. Had to be done that, didn't it? I'm in the wrong gear. Oh, no. Did I delete your messages, Portal? I need to turn... Can someone remind me in Discord so I can remember after the stream to turn that off? It's silly bot tricks. It did the same to Tom the other week. Getting told off by me when I'm not even touching the keyboard. It's impressive stuff, Portal. It's impressive. Just like in school, trouble for absolutely nothing. But it was... Yep, I was that kid in class. For sure I was that kid in class. In trouble by association. Oh, Perry. You've done the thing you must not do. Just ask cheese. There's certain utterances that are curses in this world. Beach him. Oh. I need to edit that clip and see if I can get a short out of it, because that just still cracks me up when I think about that. You just tried. Oh. Alright, let me check weather. It's been a while. Oh, we're absolutely safe for weather. I'm legitimately in tears. I've never had such lack of control while streaming. I was gone. What? 24 hours, loads of time. Wouldn't miss this for the world. I reckon, Perry. Now, look. We know I'm an idiot at the best of times. But I reckon the 24 hours has roughly 24 hours? Dad jokes. Ba-dum-bunch. I can't start him, I literally lost my... Ty, I appreciate you, mate. I hope you have a wonderful night. Rest well. And we'll see you soon, my friend. Always a pleasure. Still about 6 hours left. Ooh. Oh no, that's not going to help. Because Mr. Bigelow, Deuce, is not going anywhere. And I've just wall of championed the wall again. Alright. That was a horrible end to this lap. One more lap before we pit. Let's try a good one. Right, can we run away? Get over a second gap on this lap. That's the mission. Broke a bit early there. The sky. Oh! I just noticed the sky. It does look pretty cool. Oh! Thanks for that, cheese. I wouldn't have noticed that otherwise. Lap 7 tyres, I'm not going to forget. Don't worry, Doc, his card has been marked. Report cards! I'm channeling my inner Doc on this lap. Trying my best to not outbreak myself. I just need to get him out my slip. It's so hard. Ooh. I think he went a bit deep into that corner. Let's go. Absolute legends. Another 30 like stream. no words for you lot. How we got here, I'll never know. But this has been a month to remember. Right, I'm gonna change tyres. Not gonna forget that. And I needed this. I need some water. 31, let's go. I used to dream of times like these. Wait. How am I in P2? That's wrong, right? Wasn't I right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, oh, someone wants to pit a lap early or something. Did Deuce just put a bunch of fuel in or something? Why are they so far behind now? Ah, you've got me looking at the sky now, Cheese. Right, that was not brilliant. I need to go back to my healthy braking points. Fresh tyres. Shouldn't change that. Exit speeds. Right, Doc? Right, Doc? It's like you know, the straights are long. Sometimes there's one thing to stare at. It's pretty. Look at it. It's pretty. That was a bit skittish. Alright, this has not been the best outlap, I'll admit. Ken Hiss, let's go. How you doing, mate? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. I thought I was going for another wall slap then. You know, make it a hat trick. They're already salted in this heat. Alright, temporary exposure this lap, right? I'm doing well, Kenneth, mate. Doing well. I appreciate you asking. 40 degrees today. That's too much, isn't it? That's just too much. You'll dehydrate for some ready salt. I guess salt retains water, doesn't it? Like, it helps you retain water. So I guess it works. Electrolytes and such. Kenneth, was that 40 degrees in general or in your rig? Because 40's just mad. $44 in his sim while doing a 24. Nah. I'm glad that I didn't have to go through that. I failed science, Ruff. Please be gentle on the science. Oh, the only reason I think of that is because of I used to do bodybuilding, and that was one of the things. When you have high sodium diet, you retain water in the muscles and in the skin. So when you were cutting for a show, trying to get shredded, you cut a lot of salt. That might have been a very costly understeer there. Especially because they had a penalty. That was an extremely costly understeer into that. In general, that's 40. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh! I was looking at the complete wrong thing! No! That's brutal. That's going to be hugely costly. You're going to eat 7 packets. Wait! Don't trust my science! Do not make food decisions based on the science of me at near midnight in very hot temperatures. I take no liability. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm dropping the ball hard here. I'm dropping the ball, everyone. One of your security guards was Britain's top bodybuilder. What? Do you know his name? I wonder if I know who it is. Do you know his name? Well, I don't want to assume, but I think you might know his name. I'm assuming he's a public figure if he's named that, so it wouldn't be doxing. Tony Bionic. Nah, not familiar. There's not that many British bodybuilders, so I thought I might know him. Because I still follow it. Even though I don't do it. Alright, I need to pick up the pace, because the car behind me is gaining. And I bet they can smell blood. Toby. Still don't know it. Tony? Toby. Uh-oh. 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 Speed is key! Speed is speed. Keys are keys. Car ahead had another penalty. I need to catch up to the car ahead, just so they can give me a bit of slip, and hopefully make this a 3-car fight and not a 2-car fight. That'll work out better for me, I reckon. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened, but I got closer to the car in front and further away from the car behind, and I was not driving particularly well, so... Basically, the wizard got lucky. At least for a second. Gave me a bit of breathing for a second. Four laps. That's too many laps. My stress levels are going to be going through the roof. Uh-oh. This is requiring way too much focus for this time of the day. Oh, I'd have never completed 200 laps. Gah! Let's go. Oh. You can't stream snipe. How you doing, Kurt, mate? Good to see you yet again today. Albeit briefly earlier. Well, we've had positive DR in every race so far today in this account. Not loads of positive DR, but positive DR. Right now, we're just trying to desperately cling on to a podium. Although, I do not have a good feeling about it, as it stands. Oh, feeling very nervous. This 1 hour is easy, right? Easy peasy. Oh, someone's quit. Why have they quit? How do you get this far in the race and then quit? Car in front with another penalty. They just keep giving me chances to catch up. And I keep dropping the ball. I just need to get in your slipstream, sir. Can you just slow down just a touch? Just a little bit. A little bit. Just let me get in. Just come on, just a little bit. Let me get in the slip. No, but geez, Jim's my uncle. I'm not sure getting in the slip's going to change that. 3 laps to go. Probably the 3 most, depending on what happens, intense laps we'd have had this whole week. Oh no. Did I just get a penalty as well? That's it, Alejo! Pull me away! Pull me with you! Focus! Hocus pocus, now I'll focus! Sir, yes sir. Oh, this slip is helping. It's helping. Alejo, you're doing the job, my friend. You're doing the job. Trust you to turn it into a spell. Had to. Just, you know, doing what a wizard does. No! I don't need you to drop the ball. I need you to be my defense. Stay quick. Just get in my slip. What are you doing? You got a penalty in like 2 corners. Oh no. Ugh. No. Oh. Why? 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 So, what were we talking about? Oh! That was me falling victim to the thing that I criticised someone else falling victim to. That's called karma. I drove in my mirrors going around that corner because he was driving really weirdly, knowing that he had a penalty. I couldn't figure out, basically, that's inexperienced driving by me. And this is why I'm not DRA. I couldn't figure out what his plan was going into that corner, because he was refusing to get behind me, which was in his best interest given he had a penalty and there was a car coming behind both of us. I thought he would have just taken the slip. But no, he kept trying to sneak on a different line. So I was very nervous going around the corner that he was going to lunge. And I took the balls and dropped them all over the place. Completely on me. Completely unforced. Why did I open my mouth? Why? What? What does he always have when I say something? I'll get my code. Never! One day, right? One day, cheese. I'm actually going to be good enough where it doesn't matter. The problem is, I'm not very good. So I'm prone to things like that. Wiz thinking he's going to find the other last lap. Nah, this was never a farm DR race. I'm just surprised that I mean, look, I'm still top 5 somehow. Bearing in mind, we started P15. Like, I'm not that upset. As much as I'd have loved P2. Things happen, you know? Things happen. If you told me going into this I was going to walk away with the top 5, I'd have been like, yeah, alright. That'll be our best result of the night. So, say la vie. Just as you open his mouth, the internet boots itself too. Oh, jeez. It's just a bunch of chaos at the end of this one, isn't it? Right, one more lap for the stream. Let's make it a good one, right? We'll start it off with a penalty. For good measure. Okay, there's at least like 3 penalties that I've definitely earned and not got in this race, and I'm not sure how. So, maybe Karma's going to swing the opposite direction and give me a bunch this lap. P4 is still on, I reckons. Ooh, that's a really good question. And I don't have the answer, Kurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He definitely got a better exit than me there. Wi-Fi's back! Might be in for a storm. I could do with a storm, I'm not gonna lie. Do a bit of freshness from that. I get my flag noise from Rory. So basically, you don't know any flags, Marino. I think you've just admitted. Run, run! I put my best running shoes on. See what we can do with them. Being careful with these tyres. Tyre wear on this Ferrari is definitely better than the Porsche. I'll say that. Like, they hold on a lot better. Even though they don't look great, they definitely feel better. P4, by the way, still the best result of the night. By a long way. So, yes! I should have been P2. But we will take that all day. All day. Very happy with that. Rory says country name, that'll get the most engagement in the comments. That or his banana eating techniques. Appreciate the GGs. Appreciate that. Yeah, Allegretti. I'm well happy with the P4. From P15, take that all day. All day. I just want to thank my fellow racers and then we'll come out of this screen. El Salvador? Yeah, I'm not very good at flags. I try. I can name all the flags in this list though. Because you've named the one that I didn't know. I could do the rest. The easy ones. 11 positions gained. Got a little bit of that. Give a bit of thank you to our fellow drivers. Always nice to be polite, isn't it? Oh, we have come to the end of another week, my friends. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. It's been awesome, man. It's been, look at, right. Another 30 like stream. I don't know, I've lost track. It's probably like 8 in a row or something, which is just unbelievable to me. Like, you lot keep coming back and I thank you for it. It makes this so much more fun for me and hopefully more fun for you. We're approaching 300 subs somehow, but we are approaching that, and a massive thank you to every single one of you in the chat, because you make this such a welcoming place for everyone who comes and joins us, and that's why we see lots of new faces coming back more regularly. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. You've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our racing from the back. I hope you have not hated my spins. I'm sorry we didn't get better results, but we'll take what we get. You know, we're working on improving the DR and being a better driver. But I think it was decent. We will be back on Monday, regular scheduled time, 8:30 PM for new daily races. I'm not sure what they are. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I'm going to struggle, but I'll put in a little bit of time in time trial before the stream. Maybe that's normally the plan, but with my sister being here, that I may or may not. So it might be a struggle on Monday. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But thank you all for sticking around so much. I really appreciate you. If you want to see more racing right now, please go and support the people doing Sparks' 24-hour. They are putting their sanity on the line for you lot. So show them some respect. Go like every single one of their streams if you can. Subscribe to anyone that you're not subscribed to. Just say hello. Just give them a bit of a mental reprieve from what they do. But I'm going to pretend I don't remember your sister down and ask Sunday upload. Keep me on my toes, Kurt. Keep me on my toes. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next week on Monday. I am out.